I got a question for y'all about marriage, actually.
Okay.
Well, maybe not about marriage, but let's see how it goes. Do y'all believe that, I'm a room full of dudes, of course you don't believe this. Do y'all believe that if you meet someone one way, then you shouldn't be able to complain about them being that way closer to marriage?
No.
Never.
Mark trying to find a way to side with girls.
No, I don't. I don't even know what the dude's side is to this.
My side with girls meter is short circuiting. What side did the girls take?
I don't understand. I was trying to understand the question.
Yeah, me too.
You know how women always say, "You're not being consistent. I met you one way, don't start being this way." You know how they start doing that? How the conversation came up for me was, I got in trouble.
I don't know if that's a girl thing either.
Well, in my example, and what I'm about to say is a girl thing. Yeah, I got in trouble a little bit. It's lightweight trouble. Me and my baby's good. But I guess to her, I've been making more comments about how she dresses.
Why would you do that?
Just niggas.
I didn't even know I was doing that.
Repeat after me.
Actually, that's not true.
Repeat after me. You look great, baby.
That's it.
That's it. I think you look amazing.
See, your face that you make right now is just as dumb as they would look with that Will Smith shit. There's only one answer.
Okay, I received that. I don't know if I agree yet, but I'll tell you where I fucked up. Listen, I'll tell you how I fucked it up. We were debating over what the word revealing means.
Oh, Lord.
And I guess I have a different definition of it than she has. So we started pulling up pictures and outfits and going over it just so we could gauge the same way. But in her argument, it wasn't an argument, but the argument that she was making in her case, she was like, no, I just think that as of late, you've been a little more vocal on the outfits.
I thought she was going to say you've been wearing a little less lately.
You've been wearing less to going out more.
So then I shot back with, I don't know if that's specific to me or if men closer to marriage start to say things that they didn't originally say. Like, okay, I met you dressing one way. I love that shit. Mm-hmm. She knows I love that shit. But closer to marriage, if I say something, I don't know. I think that men do that.
So you're saying you're now critical of her wearing things that she used to get off.
And again, let me be clear. I'm not saying that, because I had to make this clear when we had to talk. I'm not saying she can't dress. I'm not saying that she dresses bad. I'm not saying she doesn't know how to dress for the occasion wherever we're going. Me and my baby step. Yeah. We only were having to talk about what revealing means and men saying it now more so than they did when you first met.
Do you feel differently now, or are you just more comfortable saying it now?
Great question.
That's a good question.
That's an amazing question.
That's a good question. Because my feelings don't change. Listen, I'm from the depths of hell. I'm into all of that. I'm into shit. So
question is,
she know I don't have a problem with what she's wearing.
Right.
That don't exist.
Okay.
So I guess it's confusing for her when I say, yeah, I understand. I understand her confusion now.
See what I'm saying?
You've helped me to understand her confusion. What?
I was just wondering if the amount of revealing that's happening is uncomfortable because it's a place that you're not.
He's about to get mad.
I'm not. But see, that's the thing, and that's where I think that's where I feel like she shouldn't be confused. I'm not saying I'm uncomfortable with it, and I'm not saying that she should change anything.
But that's
so why are you commenting?
I'm saying
that's contradictory because we wouldn't even be having a conversation if you didn't feel a certain way.
No, that's not true. That's not true what you're saying.
Why? How is it a conversation if?
Well, feel a certain way. Whoa. Let's be clear. Feel a certain way, yes. Uncomfortable, no. The feeling is not one of uncomfort.
What are you feeling?
If it wasn't a feeling of discomfort, there wouldn't be a conversation.
I feel like if we getting closer to marriage, strap them shits up.
That's how you feel.
And let's keep it pushing.
You want her to go Amish now?
Well, hold on, no.
That's what she said.
I thought he wanted to get pegged.
No. But hold on.
Shut up, Mark.
Which means strap it up.
No, but how you dressed before we got married or before we were engaged, and how you should dress now should be a difference. It should be a difference in how you dress. I agree. Not saying that he's saying that, but I would say that.
See, her and I had a light-weighted, funny conversation about it. I just thought it was a good conversation for the pod.
I mean,
Y'all niggas is
It's your girl, yo, so I
wouldn't feel.
I can't.
You wouldn't feel away. Salute to you. I respect.
I wouldn't
that.
feel away either.
You wouldn't feel away. Salute to you. I would.
What I could say,
If you had your ass out, or you walked outside in anything that was super revealing when I first got with you, cool. Now that we're married, I feel like you should present yourself a certain way. You're a married woman, even if you was engaged to me, you should present yourself a certain way.
I think that's
how I
okay.
feel.
By the way, I think that's okay.
Yeah.
I think
I could see what I could see is the fact that you're doing so amazing now.
Yeah, I was
Like,
about to say,
let's go out and spend some fucking.
my
Let's go
thing
get
is,
some.
Joe, it's an evolution that comes
That I
along
see.
with getting older.
That's how it came up. I'm sorry. That's
That
how
I-
it came
that
up.
I get.
Not by me bringing it
Yeah,
up,
like-
but we shop so much, though, I'm looking at outfit, and everything I pick out, she think is on some covered Amish shit. And she's like, yo, what's going on? You trying to change me.
All right, so
that's how it happened.
So let me ask you a question.
That's how it happened.
But that wouldn't be wrong,
That's how
though.
it happened.
Yeah,
See, I think it is. Go ahead, Ish.
It's an uncomfortable conversation for me because you're talking about your girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, you
So-
don't have to talk about my girl. You can just talk.
So I think along with evolution, I think where you are financially, I think where you are growing your business and your brand, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
We said that too.
There are evolutionary steps that come along with that. And so I think it's nothing wrong with changing. Like we look at change like it's a negative thing, and it may not be a negative thing. It just might be more mature evolutionary growth. The way you used to dress, you don't dress today.
Right.
So it wouldn't be anything, in my opinion, different with as we grow, we're in different rooms, we're meeting different people. So what I might used to wear 8 years ago might not be how I'll show up today.
Or just I have a lot of money now. We don't have to do women will buy some shit just because they can have 1,000 million shits in their wardrobe. Maybe now that you have enough money to get whatever you want, like you shouldn't be stepping in anything that isn't high fashion. Essentially,
No, he's saying they go shopping a lot.
That
It's
makes
the
sense.
types of clothes he's saying he's looking at
What'd you-
is different than the type, not the cost.
Got
it's just
it.
the
Okay.
type of clothing that he's looking at is different.
I see
Got
that.
it.
Would you just because Mo, you said you didn't agree.
I agree with. So over time, you change. The rooms you're in,
There's nothing wrong with
opportunities you have, the money you have, or just age, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Like what you wear at 21, you don't wear at 41. Of
course.
I get all of that. I'm just saying I wouldn't say just because you're now married to me,
Yes.
you have to wear
The marriage
I
thing.
don't think the married woman means
The marriage
suddenly
thing
your
don't
wardrobe
matter.
changes. That's all I'm saying. Because
I don't-
if you're my girlfriend, my fiance, whatever will make me want you to be a certain way then, or in marriage, I'd want you to be that then.
I don't agree. I think that we find a kind of way to say something. I feel like there's if you dress a certain way or you move a certain way in certain rooms or wherever we go, and then now that we're closer, we're married, I'm bringing you like you. I feel like presentation is important.
It is.
As my wife, that is important. I feel like whatever we did before is cool. But now that we're here, I feel like, and she will want the same thing for me. You know what I mean?
So what do you
I
wear
could go
different
out-
now than you did when y'all were just boyfriend girlfriend?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
So what do you wear different now than when you were boyfriend and girlfriend? Like you wore a
Oh.
sweatsuit to Invest Fest. What would you have worn to
Well,
Invest Fest 20 years ago?
Yeah, but if she was and I will do that again. That's 1, 2. If she was around me, she wouldn't want me to wear that, right? If I'm like, she would tell me that's just a stubborn thing that I do. But she would tell me like, nigga, I wouldn't want you outside like that.
So
you
you-
shouldn't
I hear
go
you.
outside wearing that, or you should present yourself well, and especially as my husband.
But is that because you're married or just because you're 40?
Yeah, that's what I was about
But
to
I'm saying because no, I'm not 40.
Well, 30, whatever. I'm not trying. I'm saying like,
yeah.
is it because we're mature adults now, or is it because you're married? That's what I'm saying.
I agree with
but
what
I
you
can
said.
speak from
Both.
being married because I can
think
speak
it would
from
be
being.
both.
Why should Flip wear a suit to investors because he's married? To me, it's because he's 38. If the suit is what you want to wear, why
Yeah,
don't
no,
you wear
I'm saying, but what
Well,
she
he
would
should wear
say,
the
but
suit because he's 38, and it's his married partner's job to say that.
that's
to
what I'm
him.
saying. She
Nobody
would-
else.
So
Right.
let me-
But
But
let
if
me-
it was his girlfriend, she should say that.
Exactly.
I'm saying being married
Yo,
doesn't have
dog,
shit to do
if
with it.
you've
is all
been
I'm
in
saying.
a relationship with your girl for 8 years, right? And the 8 years, I think that 9th year y'all married, it don't change
Ish,
how. Let me finish. Your representation point matters.
What
And
I'm saying
I'm
is that-
agreeing with Flip's representation point, but I think whether we jump over the broom
That's
or
all I'm
not,
saying.
then your representation is the same. You represent me as my girlfriend the same way you represent me as my wife.
what we missing out of here, I'm sorry, but so let me clear it up. What we missing is the longevity of the relationship. That's what I'm saying. So I guess being together, maturing together.
That's
and-
what I'm saying.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got it.
that's
I'm with you. I can see to that.
We're just not
point,
putting
yeah.
a magic. I think
I don't
sometimes
wanna put that
people
But
have magic thing on marriage.
I still would want if we
Amish.
become closer, it's not Amish. I still want you to present yourself a certain way.
Your 8-year girlfriend, your 7-year
Like
girlfriend
everybody's
too.
families and traditions and values are different. I wouldn't bring like
true.
if my wife wears a short skirt here and I know I'm going to a party, I wouldn't want if I'm going to a certain party like my great aunt or something like that.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like I would be like, yo, you know what I mean? Like
But I wouldn't want my girlfriend to do that.
I get what you're saying.
That's what
I
I'm
got it,
saying.
I got it.
It's
I just
actually
think-
worse if it's your girlfriend because then it looks
I
like
got
you hired someone.
Plus, and my wife would be mad.
I see what you're saying. I got you. Yeah,
You bought this hussy? First
Right.
of all, what?
And you know
Exactly.
the old people don't. They say whatever they
Harrison was
say.
fun.
Yeah, I think that it's the same. I think that when you cross over the broom, immediately it's just not just snap.
Right, now things are different.
Yeah.
To the other point Joe was making or asking about, how comfortable are you telling your significant other you don't like an outfit? Forget about appropriateness. Just like I don't think it looks good or whatever. And if you and how do you deliver?
It's tricky.
that?
It's tricky. It's tricky. Sometimes,
or do you just y'all do you shut the fuck up and just,
Nah, I don't shut up. I'll make a suggestion. Like my girl comes to me, but I think me and my girl got kind of decent communication. So if my girl say, "Yo, you like this," and I don't like it, I'll be like, "How about your XYZ?
Gotcha.
I think your XYZ might look better."
So you don't
know
say
what I'm
no.
saying? Yeah,
You
it
scared.
got to be egregious for me to be like,
Yeah, I think it depends on the relationship.
Same.
I think
I'm pussy too.
it depends.
"Hey, bitch."
It depends on the relationship. My wife is very vocal, and I feel like I'm going to be vocal with her as well. It
So she
depends
throws on a dress. You just think the dress is ugly. What do you say?
I'm not going to say it like that. I'm going to find a better way to say it because I don't want to, hurt her feelings. Yeah,
yeah, you gotta start getting
Pussy
your
number
fashion
3.
review back.
yeah, I pussy for
You
yeah.
gotta get in your fashion review.
Every
The way they
relationship-
pleaded it here is just,
But it still
Every
depends.
relationship has the person that the relationship acknowledges dresses better.
yeah.
Am I off? Am I off in that?
No,
No.
Which person are y'all in the relationship?
Oh, my wife dresses better than I dress.
same thing.
Same.
Same. If I dress better than her, she help me.
Right. Which then also lowers your ability to be like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
You be like, nah, that ain't it. You can't say that, right? Or you feel like you can't say that.
New Joe Budden.